Hello students. Now we are going to learn about sets. We have already completed our discussion on list and tuples. We are going to learn about sets in this and followed by dictionaries. Okay. Set is another data structure that holds a collection of unordered, iteratable and immutable data, but it only contains unique elements. That means the other type of data structure that we have studied, like list and tuples, they can contain duplicate data. Lists were mutable. On the other hand, tuples were immutable, but both were iteratable. Likewise, and both were ordered. Okay. So likewise, set is a set of unordered, mutable, iteratable, but it contains unique data. So you should understand all these four properties for list, tuples, and sets as well. So in Python, we represent the element. We create a set by placing the elements inside a curly braces. Okay, separated by comma. So when we use curly braces, we are signifying, we are telling the interpreter that we are going to enter the values that are part of set. Okay, so if you enter 1 2 3 abc in 6, they are part of a set. Okay, then create a variable called set. A set can have any number of elements and they may be different types, integer, float, a tuple, string, you can anything you, but a set cannot have mutable element like list, sets or dictionaries in its element. So if I cannot have mutable elements in the list itself, so if I want to create set 2 with 1 2 and a list and the 6, this cannot be this cannot be possible. You can have any number of elements. You can have 1 2 abc and 6. You can have this. You can have 1 2, an element called a, one element called b, one element called c, and then 6. It's possible. But if you want to place a list within a particular set, it is not permissible. Okay, you create an empty set using empty set of the keyword as set and passing nothing between the parenthesis. So it's an empty set. Now if I want to have numbers like this, I have 2 4 6 6 2 8. You can see that it has 2 6 and twice we are having 2. So when I print these numbers, it won't print duplicate numbers. It will always print uh, 2 once, 6 once, and 8 once, and 4 once. Okay, what happened? So we are back on the PDF. So I was not having this. I lost this PDF somewhere. So you can see that it is having only unique elements. Okay. Now coming back to how we add or update as items in a set, we can use a method called add to add an element. Like if I have initial numbers, so I have 21, 34, 54, 12. These are the set of 4 elements that are part of the set numbers. Now I want to add 32. So it will add 32 at the beginning of the set. Okay, it won't, like append was there for a list. So I append it at the end of the list. So add will add an element to the beginning of the list. Okay. I can also use a method called update. So if I have a list of companies called Lactose, Ralph Lauren, tech companies like Apple, Google, and Apple, I have 2 times the word called Apple. So what I will do, I will take the first set dot operator will be used, and the keyword called up, the method called update will be used, and then the second list. So what I'm telling the interpreter is update this my what I'm telling to the interpreter is update the tech companies, whatever values are there in the tech companies, to the companies list. Okay, this is what I'm telling here. Is I'm telling that this tech companies having Apple, Google, and Apple. So it will take only Apple and Google once, and then it will add it to the list of companies which is mentioned is lactose and Ralph Lauren. So it will add, it will update it before Google, Apple, lactose, and Ralph Lauren. Okay. Now I can also have something called discard. It's similar to what we say pop, or we can do delete. So what it do, if I have a language called Swift, Java, Python, and remove value languages discard Java. So what it will have, it will remove this. This will go to this set of languages. This is the languages set. So it will go into this, and it will this discard function actually removes this Java. So it will be Python and shift. Why you see there the like the order has been shifted, because it's unordered data structure. So it will order in its own way. Now the important thing is you are having something called operations on set, that is called union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference. So if I have a set called A and a set called B, or 2, 3, 5 is the set A value, 1, 2, and 6 are the set of B, belongs to set B, then union of A and B can be written as A dot union keyword with bracket in the parenthesis you mentioned B. So it will add the element of A with the element called B, right? It will create one list. Intersection generally used with AND operator, okay, the logical AND, or you can use A dot intersection B, okay. So intersection means it will take the common of A and B. So if I have a common 2, it will print, the thing should print 2. Okay, let us don't disturb this. Let us open our uh, let me open this. So if I say A as 2 comma 3 comma 5, and sorry, A is equal to parenthesis 2 comma 3 comma 5, and B is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 6. Okay. Now if I write A dot union B, okay, and so what I will get 1 2 3 1 2 3 5 6. So it has 2 times 2, it will not do this. Then I will say A intersection B. So what it should print? It should print only 2, because in these two sets only 2 is common. So if I say A dot difference B, okay, what does difference do? It will print 3 and 5. Why? It will take the value which is there in A and which is not there in B. A difference B means it will take all the values of A which are there in A but are not there in B. Okay, only 3 and 5 are the values which are there in A and they are not in B. 2 is there in A and B, both will drop this thing. And then symmetric difference can be A caret symbol B. So it will give you 1 3 5 6. 1 3 5 6. It the symmetric difference will remove the occurrence of the similar element in both the sets, and then it will do a union of that two sets. So it will remove 2 because 2 occurred in both the values. So these are the four. So if I say A is equal to B, it will give you false because these two sets are different, they have different elements, they are not same, they give you false. So this is a particular set operations. So let us continue this and cover up the dictionary also in this video lecture. So dictionary is unlike all other data types. Dictionary strictly contains a key value pair. Okay, that means dictionary actually has a key and the corresponding value. A dictionary is a collection of which is ordered, okay, mutable, and do not allow duplicates. Okay, now dictionaries are written in curly braces, and just like you have seen that we like for sets, but in this we have two values. One is called the key, another is called as values. So dictionary is equal to braces. Then I have a key 1 colon value 1, comma key 2 colon value 2. So this is how you mention. Key is the value, key is the name. Suppose key can be the name or the roll number, and value can be the name. So number 1 is the roll number, suppose, and followed by colon is the name. So I can have Amit as a name value and roll number as a key 1, then 2 as a key 2, and say Asif as key 3, value of the key 2. Now creating a dictionary, you can create a dictionary by choosing any name like dict here, then is equal to sign, then a curly brace, then you write the value called, the key called brand, and the value called Ford. Okay, followed by another key called model, and for the value called Mustang, and year is the key 3, and 1064 is the value of key 3. And when you print it, it will print it in that particular fashion. So quickly let us create one dictionary. So if I have a dictionary 1, as suppose I have, this is the roll number and this is the name. So Amit is the name. Okay. Then okay, I will put a colon here. Okay, this is now the second roll number, and the name is Asif. Asif. And the third roll number, the name can be Mayank. Okay, suppose. So these are the dictionary wise. So if I do dict 1, it will give me a dictionary 1, 2, 3. So roll number 1 is Amit, roll number 2 is Asif, roll number 3 is Mayank. Okay, this is how we do. Now if you want to have indexing, what you can do is you can use so suppose I want to read all the keys, so I will read print dict1 dot keys. Dot keys means it will print all the keys. 1, 2 and 3 are the keys, so I have the keys. Likewise you can also do print dict1 dot values, so you can print all the values. So Amit, Asif and Mayank are the values. Likewise, if you want to print the dict1 value, so of a particular index, you will use dict1 within the bracket. Suppose you want to print the value for say 2. Okay, what is the value of 2? What is the name of the student? So I will say Asif. Okay, so this is roll number 2 and the value is Asif. If I run roll number 3, it should print Mayank. Okay, so this is the how you do indexing. Adding and removing can be done using update and pop. So if I have a list of index, suppose I have a dictionary dict1 like this, and I use dict1 dot update, in bracket I have to give a structure like this because I want to add a key value pair. Again I have to give you suppose 4 colon the name called Anjali. Okay, so and close this bracket. So what it do, if I add again dict1, it will add a fourth element, roll number 4 as Anjali. Now if I want to remove, so I will do dict1 dot pop, and I have to pass what is the value. So I say 2, pop 2. So what it should do? Okay, it will pop out Asif. So now it is not the case that it will pop out Asif and it will remove, it will leave what you can say 2 is there. So it will pop out Asif along with the key value also. The value Asif will be popped out along with this complete detail. This particular set of value will be popped out of uh, the list. Okay, and the dictionary is not say have 1, 3 and 4. Sorting an element dictionary has been done by sorted this. So it will sort as per the values, the key values. A, then I, then R. Okay. If I want to search, we have done this. This is indexing. If you pass the index, it will give you a value. Okay. This is what we have done. So this was all about the data structures. We have studied about in previous videos. We have studied about list, then we have studied about tuples, and in this we have studied about sets and dictionaries. These are the some sample questions which you can work it out. And if you have any issues, you can reach us on the channel itself or in the class itself. Thank you very much.